we're speaking about one man with multiple wives.
It's not going to always be the easiest thing.
What makes a good sister wife?
Has a team mindset, that she's bringing value to the team so that we can build the empire, the community.
Fears about her taking your man and so on. But it's very important that the man is looking out for these traits that she was talking about. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Non-Mono TV, where we're going to speak about polygyny. And my name is Remus, and this is
Iman.
And we're featuring on the channel to give our perspective on what makes a good sister wife. I think this is very important because we know that it takes a certain type of man to practice polygyny. And before we go into that, I guess we have to just preface it with the definition. Polygyny is a brand of polygamy, and we're speaking about one man with multiple wives, sister wives, right? The question, what makes a good sister wife?
I think someone who has a team mindset, someone who understands the structure and understands her role within that structure. So she's not just here for the vibes or for a good time, she's actually down to build with the team, and she recognizes that she's bringing value to the team so that we can build the empire, the community. And someone who is very open-minded, who is looking to work on themselves, as well as understanding that things might come up in the dynamic that are going to bring them into reflection, into deeper connection with self, and into really working on themselves for the betterment of themselves, but also for the betterment of the union. And somebody who is understanding and is really looking to genuinely be a sister to the other wives already in the union, because a lot of people think that it's just about your relationship with the man and that's it, but it's not. It's also about your relationship with the other women in the unit. So I think someone who really understands that dynamic and is understanding, compassionate with that, and is looking to genuinely be like a sister.
It's important because when you think about the term sister wife, it's sister and it's wife. You're a wife to that man, but you're also a sister to the other women, and that's what makes it a healthier environment and a healthier experience. Critics will say, oh well, what about jealousy and all of this stuff, or fears about her taking your man and so on. But the more we focus on building good sisterhood connections and teamwork mindset amongst the women, then that goes away. Like that which might actually exist, definitely dissolved if it's with the right people. Yeah, and another thing to look out is in the earliest stages of getting to know a woman, it's very important that the man is looking out for these traits that she was talking about. So, like, we've had an experience, right, where a girl might approach me and she's telling me literally, I want to speak to you, but I don't know about that sister wife stuff. Like, I don't know about all of that stuff you're talking about. It's like, why would you speak to me if I've publicized and I've said, for me, a sister wife, there's nothing there. And the purpose is part of the link between you. And it helps give you that motivation to say, okay, it makes sense for me to get over this little thing, jealousy. People always talk about, jealousy, like it's a big thing. It's a significant thing that exists, but it can easily be overcome. And anything negative can be overcome if you have a bigger attachment to, positivity, if there's a bigger wire. When people start journeys, like an athlete wants to go for the championships or a businessman wants to create a company, there's always a wire that motivates him and fuels him or her on the mission. So I think purpose is a very important thing.
I think having a strong sense of self, a strong sense of knowing who you are, because there will be times when you are having to kind of take a step back and be on your own and really reflect on who you are, what your contributions are, how you can make the unit better, how you can make the team, how you can pour into the individuals in the team. And I think that takes a really strong sense of self, because it's not going to always be the easiest thing, and there are always going to be people who have something to say. But if you have a strong conviction in who you are, what you bring, then even things like the jealousy no longer become an issue, because you're so secure in your own relationship itself, but in your relationship with the man, that you don't need to think about the lack of anything, because you are so full and so rooted in who you are that none of this matters.
Alright guys, that is a quick video on some of the qualities and type of mindset you want to look out for when you're choosing a sister wife or co-wife for your family. And this could probably be, expanded into a part 2. So if there's anything that you think, makes for good qualities, comment it down below so that we can read it, and maybe we'll touch on it in the next video. Peace.